Hello everyone, so today we will be learning progression, more specifically arithmetic progression. So let's get to it. To make things short, let's just use one question for today. So the question is, in an AP, the third term is 4 and the eighth term is 49. Find the fifth term and the sum of the first 8 terms. Now the answer to 1A is 22. We first find D, which is in brackets 49 minus 4 divided by 5, which equals to 9. Then we find T5, which is negative 14 plus in brackets 5 minus 1, 9, which equals to 22. Now if you're a newcomer, you must be thinking, what? How? Let me explain. In between T3 and T8, there are 5 spaces, and since we know that T3 is 4 and T8 is 49, we can easily find D by 49 minus 4 divided by 5, which is 9. Now we can find T5, which is basically A plus 9, 4 nines to be exact. We find A by T3 minus 9 minus 9, and T3 is 4. Simplify it and we can get our answer. Now from this equation and multiple others, we can conclude the general formula Tn equals to A plus in brackets n minus 1D. By using this, we can just plot in our numbers and we still get the answer 22. Got it? Okay, moving on. As for 1b, the answer is 140. Now that we have our a, d, and n numbers, we can find S8. We just use this big chunk of an equation, plot in our numbers, and done, 140. Now some of you might be thinking, how does this work? Now in order to know how this works, we must prove that it works. Before that, let me remind you that T1 is A, T2 is A plus D, T3 is A plus 2D, so on and so forth. Now that's done. Sn is basically this, right? And this can be written as this, right? And these two can be written in reverse like so, right? So now we can take this equation and this equation, put them side by side, mash the same terms together, and we get something like this. Now you notice that we're just plusing the same thing over and over, so let's simplify it like this. Finally, we move our left side 2 to our right, and voila, we get ourselves our equation back, proving that it works. Oh, and please note that this equation means this, as in the first term plus the nth term, and not this. And whatever you do, do not, and I mean do not, mistake this as this, okay? Good. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching.